So welcome to the Calculator Reference Sheet lesson. This is for the GED. They use the TI-30X multi-view calculator. And I just want to kind of give you a little lesson on the Calculator Reference Sheet. There's one side's got the formula sheet, and then their side's got the Calculator Reference Sheet. And today I want to basically work on this top one, the Basic Arithmetic. I want to kind of do a lesson on that. So, under Basic Arithmetic, what I want to kind of talk about today is the order of operations. And in particular, I want to kind of talk about addition and subtraction. Now, when it comes to the order of operations of addition and subtraction, you may see an example like this, 9 minus 5 plus 4. Remember, if you're going to use the order of operations, you have to add and subtract from left to right. So that means that we have this important word, and. And kind of means you have to do those at the same time. Also, we have to start from the left and we move our way to the right. So in this particular example, 9 minus 5 plus 4, we have to actually start with subtraction since it comes first. 9 minus 4 would be then, 9 minus 5 would be 4, and then 4 plus 4 comes down, and then 4 plus 4 turns into 8. That's how it would look like on paper. The misperception of this is, I should say, the misperception is a lot of people remember order of operations as add, then subtract, which means if you add first, you would have 9 minus 9, because 5 plus 4 is 9, and then 9 minus 9 turns into a 0. That would actually be the wrong way of doing the problem if you were not using a calculator. Now, something else we can bring to our attention here is, remember, subtraction is also the same as adding the opposite of the number that is being taken away. So, subtraction is the same as, a lot of times we use the word equivalent, as adding the opposite of the number that is being taken away. So in our example, let me write it over again. So in our example we have 9 minus 5 plus 4. 9 minus 5 plus 4. Since there is subtraction in the problem, if we want to, we are allowed to change subtraction to addition. So we're allowed to bring this problem down 9, and I'm allowed to change subtraction to addition. But the catch is, that number that was being taken away, that 5 that's being taken away, we have to use its opposite. And the opposite of 5 would be a negative 5. And then we add this 4 into the problem. What's kind of nice is, if I change it to a pure addition problem, you need to remember that with addition, order does not matter. Also, I now moved it up a level. Now we're kind of doing more of a pre-algebra concept. We're working with positive and negative numbers. Remember, in algebra, or in the real world even, a positive number can represent the money that you have, and a negative number can represent the money that you owe. So in this problem, if I want to go from left to right, I'm allowed to say, hey, I've got $9, but I owe $5. So it's going to remove $5 off of my income. That's going to give me $4 left over, add the 4 into it. Now I have $4 plus another $4, therefore I have $8. So if you're using positive and negative numbers, I can use labels like money, and that helps me reason the problem out without a calculator. What we're also allowed to do in this problem, if I rewrite 9 plus negative 5 plus 4, as I said, we're allowed to add in any order that we want. So if I wanted to, I could have started over here with the 4. I said, hey, I've got $4, but I owe $5. Well, that means I'm going to be in the hole, or I'm going to be in debt $1. So what comes down then is a negative 1 comes down, and I have 9 plus this negative 1. I'm only using parentheses there to kind of clarify that this is a negative 1, and I'm adding, so addition is my operation. These parentheses really aren't necessary. That's just kind of being a little more particular. Anyway, 9 plus negative 1, I have $9 and I owe $1. I can then say that's going to be positive 8 as well. So a lot of times you'll hear me use the word and as opposed to addition. Those are interchangeable as well. And kind of also means plus, add that to it. One other thing we want to talk about is the calculator itself. So if we had this problem and we were allowed to use the calculator, again, I'm allowed to turn the calculator on. A lot of times what I do is I'll hold the on button with one finger and I'll hit the clear button with the other finger to kind of reset the calculator. It should say memory cleared. And then I just hit the clear button. And that resets it back to its normal settings. And then I can just kind of find these keys on the calculator. So I can find the 9, the minus sign, the 5, plus 4, hit the enter button, and it works it out, and I should get an 8. Also, if you wanted to, you can type in 9 plus negative 5 plus 4, hit enter, and that would also give me 8. And something to bring out here is the minus sign is above the addition symbol. The negative symbol is to the left of the enter key, and those cannot be interchanged. So a lot of times, some people will hit the minus sign for the negative symbol, and your calculator will give you a syntax error. So that means you just need to clear it off and just make sure that you hit the negative button as opposed to the subtraction button when you're trying to use a negative symbol there. So that's going to complete our lesson on basic arithmetic for the reference sheet.